I don't know if this is another lesson in futility or not, but we're going to try the lotus again. So I have just a minute amount, maybe not even half an ounce, of my Resiners 1-to-1 epoxy, and I'm going to be using my custom blend of Misty Morning. Mica powder. Couldn't think of it for a second. Sorry. Had a minor brain fart there for a second. So I'm not going to use a ton of it, just a little bit. And get that mixed in. This is just sort of a purpley, pinky, lavendery mix of colors. Now, we know that if we look at the previously made Lotus, which is around here somewhere. Give me a sec. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Sorry. So this is what we're looking at. This is the mold. This is the flower. This is the petal, leaf, whatever petal that I'm having issues with. So we know, looking at it, that it's this one. Okay? It curls up and over itself, much like the other ones do, except this one, for some reason, it plagues me. So I'm going to turn around my mold so I can get to that one specifically. Now this is an into resin mold, handmade. So I'm not spraying it. I'm not doing anything along those lines. But what I am going to do is sort of spread that apart and drip some of my resin in it to try to fill that petal up as much as I can. Now what I'm also going to do is get a thin-tipped silicone, because since this is one of the handmade molds, I don't want to use wood, I don't want to use metal. I'm just going to get in there and try to moisten, for lack of a better term, that whole petal and push out any air bubbles that might happen to be in there. Okay, and the more that I drip in it, it seems like it is filling itself up. You see that bubble? I see you, bubble. I see you, bubble. See it? It's right there. I'm just going to pop that bubble real quick. Get out. Shoot. Mush. Yeah. All right. So now that we have that one done, I'm going to go ahead and start dribbling in all of the other leaves. I don't want any bubbles, so that is why I am being so meticulous with it, because I don't want bubbles. I want it to be a bubble-free flower. This is one of those molds that you just, like I said last time, you just can't chuck it in and hope. You got to actually make some effort to get it right. It's a beautiful mold. I love into resin molds. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous mold. It's not one of those in-your-face crystal molds. I mean, as you can see in this one, it's just a very subtly crystally pattern on the petals and whatnot. Alright, so I am going to get into the middle bit here, run around it with my silicone, try to dislodge any bubbles that happen to be in there. It was just a little bit more that I made a little bit more than a ½ ounce probably, because this mold only takes ½ an ounce. Clean up my mess here. And just to be pedantic, just going to make a couple more little openings, tap, tap, tap. Just going to sit, let it debubble, let it degas, let it do its thing. I might poke around in it a little bit more with my silicone just to dislodge any bubbles, especially in that the big bulbous part in the middle. And yeah, so we'll let this do its thing, and I will see you guys back for the demold. Wish me luck. Okay guys, moment of truth. Let's see how it does. Ooh, so paranoid. So paranoid! Oh, it looks promising. Looks promising. Okay. I just need that one petal. Just that one petal. Oh, and of course it's the hardest one to demold. Come on, little duder. You can do it. Just gotta get up under it, because, I mean, it is hooked under there. I don't know how they made this mold, but it was a effing miracle. Okay, I haven't looked. We did it. We did it. We did it. Oh my gosh. We did it. If you can't remember which one was the problem child, it's that one. And it came out perfectly. Oh, look. Look. We did it. How beautiful is that? Oh, I'm so happy. Yes, I've got some cleanup around the edges, but that's okay. We got a perfect lotus. So, let me know what you guys think. We did it! It's very pretty, isn't it? Yay! Alright. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. Take care. Cheers.